Yo, what's up? This is your upload for February 22nd, 2026. So I'm gonna start with some sad news and then I'll get into refund and you now, Mr. Bomb, credit card and some other stuff, which is part of the first prelude. Okay, so this will work related unfortunately, and had no new person come into my store. Just say this stole my wallet out of my backpack with no freaking brains. So because the changed, we filed a report with all Skies PD. Did one with Hope. So I finally got my bank card replaced, got my Clipper card replaced, got my Cash App card replaced, have ID appointment on the 16th, renew my ID, since Extended America does not accept a copy of a copy when you don't have the original, which sucks. So now I won't see Mr. Boom until June. So, that being said, I did request a new AARP card. I'm waiting for Medi-Cal to reply. I do have my VMC card. I don't do have it because I don't have my mom's original driver's license. Because as some of you know, my mom passed away in 2016, and I, of course, had to have all her last items on me. Yeah. So, yeah. So, that's that. Not all cards. I shouldn't say all cards. They did block my credit for a good year. That way nothing major happens. Sorry, I'm trying to read this one. My screen's kind of tilted. So this week I should get TechU and Boost, which is my credit card, which I hope to have paid off before the 22nd, which is the bill date. It's paid off outright. And I did reverse one of the charges. Which is awesome. I went for them to return the 16 bucks at least. As I say, I'm gonna wait until next year to do that because I guess when you log into login.gov, you can't make a physical appointment through the website. You have to physically go to the damn office, which bites. And so part of the reason why I was going into LA area for vacation was to see Mr. Boom. And unfortunately that got derailed again. But I did tell him that I did transfer to the 198 or 163. The train trip was actually cheaper, and I was able to find a 6:20 departure in the morning instead of a 5:38 departure. So that's being transferred, which I will be there in the bank on Tuesday, and then I can do hotel later in the month. Just send it to TechU, and then do some other transfers, all done before the end of April, so we can book everything in May. So, I'm still waiting for manager to approve that change of date because of March, and I do have 1 day of work during my vacay, so which would be the 6th through the 20th, we'll call it. Oh yeah, I closed up my Vimeo because I temporarily use Vimeo for like a scan app, like Cash App. But there's a whole freaking week in order to get a freaking money transferred, and then I found out transferring it same day, even though it wasn't instant, it was faster than. Anyway, Vimeo's closed out because I don't need Vimeo anymore. we'll forget that. Don't remember that. So here's the timeline that I have in my head. So 224, which is already initiated. So Amtrak is 163, was originally 198, and found out they originally changed the time frame because they're doing construction on I-5 in LA. So it kind of, on one of them, it reduced the time frame from 10 hours to almost like an hour and something if I took the 538. And then transfer to the 100 for Mr. Boom for Uber. Uber Me is 123.08. Miscellaneous trips is about 250. That's Instacart, pizza, and munchies for the bus. And hotel right now is, I hope it stays there. And the site's called super.com for $368.60 for 5 days, which is awesome. And if I book directly in LA, it's almost like $700 for 5 days. Ugh, right? And then Boost, I only owe so far, if you don't add another fee on it, is $291.15. And that should be paid off by the end of March. So, did receive my state refund, which is awesome, and because I didn't. I can't do e-file for some stupid shit. So I had to do paper, unfortunately. It means federal doesn't do paper. But that was $227. Federal is $696 or $696, whatever. That's still freaking pending to be verified and approved and given to me so I can put it in the bank. Which I hope to have by the end of March. And Uber, I think they upgraded me to Comfort because I saw a thing on my app the other day where they had upgraded me. In my last 2 trips, only paid $24 from here to work. It's normally $25. So they saved me like $2 on the trip. So current vacay dates. March 6th to the 19th, stay home, clean house, do DMV, replacements, so can use in June for Mr. Boom, visit for hotel. We'll start planning for cash, meaning this month. And then 15th to the 20th ride will be down near Southland. We'll be headed to Monrovia to see aka Mr. Boom for 5 days to celebrate his belated birthday. Sorry. But he did get some birthday stuff already. In fact, I'm mailing his card out next week. Not to give a plug or advertisement, there's a company called Postables. 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 They're awesome. So I'm going to give the backstory. So I'm going to do a online card, birthday card, instead of doing a physical card like I did for Valentine's. So what I did was I went to Postables.com and they have a thing to where it's a template. Put in your picture, but let's say this is the border for the card, and it's this way. So you post the picture. And if you ever see Mr. Baum on Facebook, check him out, fan him up, or follow him, however you're on Facebook. But anyway, I put his, we both have kinda, his is more pricier than mine. But anyway, it's a different story. He has a little bear on his pink, which is cute. But anyways, I put that as his, if he's listening, ignore that I'm saying it. But anyway, I put that picture as his card picture. It's almost like a postcard. But the thing was, I had ordered it, and they charged me. And then they come back saying, oh, we're sorry, due to plant issues, blah, blah, blah. We'll get it to you as soon as possible. Okay, so, one, their customer service is awesome. I had emailed them questioning why. And of course they have issues of the plan. They're in process of trying to mail it out as soon as they can. They refunded me, so basically I got the card free. So go check out postables.com and get your customizable card. And say I sent you. Whether they rate me for an ad, whatever. That'd be great. So October 9th to October 18th, I'm hoping to go to we'll say Chico, because I don't want to pay the late check-in fee for a Reading hotel. Sorry, it's only one hotel that I know of, and whatever. So anyways, so I'm going to Chico, meet up with a former coworker friend, not with current company, former company. He owns his own music company. He is a digital creator, like music creator, and he used to be. He still, I'm sure he is. He's still into what's that word? Goth clothing. It was really cute on him. But anyway, check out his music store. Chill there for 4 days, which is not be. Unfortunately, Motel 6. Unfortunately, the one that I want to go to here, unfortunately, in Santa Clara, which is where I grew up, looks like it freaking closed, and it's like joy. So another hotel gone again. So I did order my new comforter. It was supposed to be here today. Unfortunately, Amazon said, "Oh, we're sorry, it's delayed. We'll deliver it tomorrow." Totes, I will start doing it after this coming New Year, because I will be able to take another 10,000 out of Vanguard once I pay off one loan, and the other one will pay off in 2027, and still have that's my final one, and until I fucking retire, excuse the French, but and then deal with 401k, pension, as I say, which I already have filled out, as I told you in the previous upload. So that's still in process. I for whatever I said Toads in April, but we'll see what's happened. And then I also ordered some more trash bags, which I ordered 2 different bags. So I ordered one. Show you real quick. So that's my trash can. It uses a specific type of trash bag, not a regular household trash bag. So that one's in, and then I simply ordered D, which is the one I have in my bathroom. I think it's one of the it's not mesh, but the ones that have the holies in it, almost like a desk trash can. So, anyways, let's talk about fun stuff. Hotel and train updates. So, 15th to 20th is going to be down south. That right now it's looking at 163 with a departure at 6:20 in the morning, arrival at 3 p.m., which is practically check-in time, which means check-in for me would be before 4 o'clock. So enough time to order food, Instacart, get things ready, and go. Yeah, right. Alright, so departure would be like around 11:26 a.m. because checkout's at 11. Arrival back in San Jose at 8:25 on March 14th. Okay. Okay. So there's a site called bookmarks. It is called so there's a site called hotelsinamerica.com. It's kind of like Booking and all the others, but it seems like this one seems to be cheaper. So if you're looking to look for a cheap hotel, possibly in your area or out of California, at least US anyway, check it out. Check out hotels.com, hotelsinamerica.com. I know they're two plugs. But yeah, I'm trying to stay away from booking. Some of their stuff is kind of rip off street. So anyway, San Diego State Suites, Los Angeles, Monrovia. So that one's looking at so far as of this writing, and I think I'm wrong. And I'm not gonna look, but let's say it's $385.55 is the current rate for what I saw at the time. What did I put in here? Nikki. Actually, it looks like 370 is what it's looking like. But, yeah. And the one for October is going to be... So that was going to be almost like 320 for the one in October. And then if I did all the food right, without... So I think the pre-authorization is $54.64, and the actual cost of it is going to be $50.44. Because I'm going to get 3 sandwiches, 1 for breakfast, 2 for miscellaneous. I'm going to grab at least 2 sodas, 2 candies at least. Hopefully that'll hold me for a 10-hour bus trip and train. But yeah. So credit cards, so boost your scores, which is like a credit builder account. Depending where I'm at, I think I'm at 580, which is considered fair, even though it's still poor if you're getting a loan. But I did pay off the 300 part of it, so that's my credit limit. But if I pay off what do I owe, hopefully go up to 600. Hopefully. But anyways, they were able to reverse one. Okay, so backstory. So the person used my Boost card, which already had $15 on it, totally wiped it out. Okay. I got a notification saying your account is blah blah blah. Okay. You've seen your own story about credit cards and whatever, right? So they charge $8.85 at Target, which is one near my work. This is one where if you live in San Jose, it's by Westgate Mall. Then I took a pretty little car, took it up north to Hayward to a spa car wash. I could work on between 9 and midnight. Who washes a car that late? I'd be like, "Brr, get off of me." So at least $25 out of my pocket. And mind you, knowing that I only have $15 in the account. So technically, I mean that's $10 negative, technically, without being negative. So going backwards or forwards. So they reversed the 5. Let's see, the 858. And they were so awesome. The only problem I hate with companies like that, they're all email. You can't physically call them. But they, from the time I did it, it said that it was for 14 business days. Oh yeah, I want to thank you guys for watching the last 2 uploads. One of them got 2, and I think one of them might have been a teaser. You guys usually blow up all my teasers, which is nice. But so we're still at 50 subs, guys. Have your friends, help me, because if we can get up to 100, that'll definitely help the channel, guys. At least 100. Yeah, they're still stuck on. They're still stuck on Benny Brandon. Bandit Army. That's not a lie. Actually, no, not payment activity. No. Current activity. But I don't see that in the app anymore. Even though it's not going to be included in the... All good. All good. Kinda. But anyway, so we'll make a $300 payment on the 22nd of March, which I already requested to transfer. Which I will transfer directly to 17th, so technically you can take the payment for Boost. Yeah, don't ask. I tried to have Wells Fargo attached to it. It didn't work. So anyways, March 16th and 19th is the current one, which would have been for LA. So you can come and stay home, stream, hope to contribute on my levels on all 4 accounts. I need to do TikTok. If you follow me on TikTok, thank you. Yeah, I just can't stand the screen on TikTok. You know, I keep getting messages. Your fans miss you. You need to stream. You need to do this. You need KK. I like. There's more spam than there's anything. If you use KK. Might do Instagram the morning of the trip. So if that happens, I'll tell you what user I'm on. It'd probably be DCurly87. Probably the user will be on when I go live. So now on you now. This is why I went to sleep at around I think 11 this morning because I was waiting for Amazon to deliver one of the boxes. But now I have 2 coming tomorrow, which is the comforter and the other box that I strictly ordered. That I wasn't looking at the letter. But anyway, this was my more newest one. I have only 1 crown on this one, so I'm going to do all 4 accounts on you now. Please, if you want to see me live when the site works, please sign your account up, fan me up, tell me you're from YouTube, and then I'll fan you back. So DCurly, which mind you by the way, is younow.com. My main account is Derek Curly 90401 is my main account, and I have like 100. I'm at 140 something in level, which I'll tell you down at the last one because that's the last one. I'm at 2.2k followers, which is awesome. But anyways, I have 21,283 diamonds. Cash value $2.13. Producers, I have 27,200 more likes by Feb 28th, which won't happen. 12,800 more out of 40,000, because I use 40,000 as a max to send. Level 1, I'm at 8.217, experience to level 71, at plus 5,000 pearls. And if I hit 80, I get another prop chest, which is awesome, and get a subscriber button, which hopefully I can do my own stickers again, because I have it on my main one. I just have me and Mr. Bomb as a sticker. So I'm at 517 fans, 69 fan of. Top fans is Genie Bear 25, Iron Woman, and Kermit the Frog. Just a reminder. 420. Likes so far as of today was 5,220. Coins I have 11,544, and pearls I have 361,190. This is my second account. So the DCurly 3000, which is the actual part of it in email, And that one have no crowns, but that one 2005 with cash value of 20 cents. I need to send 9,700 more likes by February 28th, and 2,300 of 12,000. This is where that one's at. And I'm at 1.01 experience level 27 plus 1,500 bonus pearls. 585 in fans, 45 fan of. Top fans are Georgie. Please pray for him. He's a little under the weather. He lives in Ecuador, so if you've been to Ecuador or any form of area, it's really rain. More rain in California. So pray for him. Hopefully he'll get better soon. Then you have Rocco. Rocco's been following me forever, since conception. Iron Woman. So most recent stream on that one, I still had 25,000 likes, and 11,849 is coins, 53,580 pearls, and the max likes I've gotten so far, thanks to Iron Woman, is 4 million likes, which is awesome. Definitely helps with level ups. Then let's see, the other one is Derek Curley 7,000. I only have one crown, so for every crown you get, you're able to stream more longer. So you now expect you to stream at least 24 hours. Sorry, but if you don't have crowns, you can stream at least 6 hours minimum, not long, minimum. So I have 1,203 in diamonds, 12 in the US cash. Send 10,400 more likes by February 28th, and it's 1,600 out of 12,000. Level 4.35 to the experience level 48 plus 1,500 pearls. Fans 270 fans plus 59 fans of which I keep updating my likes and because I'm picky. Top 3 fans are Iron Woman, Rocco, Stranger Things, and yes, that is an actual user based on the movie, yes. And I think for her, she's stuck on Wednesday Addams from Addams Family. If you ever sign up and see her picture, but please fan her up, she's awesome. Most recent stream on that one was 25,000 coins, 11,440 pearls, 177.4k. And then my personal account. I have one crown. I'm working on the second one, I promise. 1,203 total cash, 12. Send 10,400 more likes by February 28th. 1,600 out of 12,000. Sorry, let me see. I'm questioning. Ow. Sorry. Yeah, I like how they added the 18 plus rule, but swear to God, it takes longer to freaking log in. So what am I questioning? I'm questioning producers. Fred or Fridays? 17,000. Oh, totally did that wrong, didn't I? Okay, let's read this live, okay? Even though we are live. So, producers, that number's changing. Okay. So we'll just read off of what they have on the website. Huh. I screwed that up. Anyway, diamonds have 19,270. Cash value is $1.93. Producers, 17,967 by February 28th. That's, so we'll say 20,000 of 40,000. And then level is, I'm at 145 is my low actual level. 400, I understand 431.89 experience, or to get 146 level, and 150,000. If I give the next level, I'll get that in my bonus, pearl, and then I have 2.2k. I want to thank a big thank out to Marcus, and I know he's a fan of a sub on here. That's one of you now, but I love his emojis that he sends out to me. I don't know where he gets it, but it's so freaking cool. Last one you see, he's in a heart with a little cat in the middle, and it's always has my name inscribed in the picture. So freaking cute. Thank you, Marcus. And then I'm 98 fan of, and then top 3 fans are Ack, Iron, and Zoffel are the top coiners. Sorry, my eyes wander. Last stream I did on here was Feb 21st was the last one. And I almost had 50,000 likes, which is awesome. Even though it's not good, not bad either, but better than kicking a donkey. I haven't done KIK. I haven't done TikTok in a while. I have posted, but anyway, check me out at AngelBoy2029. That's my my tag. I have some other accounts, but that's the main one. And the other one would be Internet Boy 2026, which they'll kind of fall off on that. So they can't do real weather based on accurate weather because it's not that far yet. So this is the historical temperatures based on San Jose and Monrovia. So the high temp supposedly for 6:15 is 80 degrees. Low is 57 for San Jose. I was doing up and back kind of thing. Going up 79 degrees is the day high. The low is 62, and then coming back is 81 degrees. 57 is the low. Monrovia is 80 degrees with a low of 63. And if you've seen the weather lately, it is not 80 degrees in Monrovia. It can be up to like 120 degrees almost like Palm Springs. So, yeah. Not happening. Alright. On to the somewhat story time. Alright, so some of this information I could get from a particular person. So not me actually writing stuff. So anyways, rethink what you put in your mouth. Most toothpaste contain fluoride, foaming agents, and chemicals you would not knowingly eat. Yet, you use them twice a day, if you brush twice a day. Van Man's Miracle Tooth Powder flips that model. It's made with real grass-fed cattle, bone hydroxypeptide, the same mineral structure as your teeth, to naturally remineralize and strengthen the enamel. No fluoride, no SLS, no foaming agents, just clean, edible ingredients that work with your body, not against it. Users report whiter teeth, less plaque, and waking up without that dry, coaty feeling traditional toothpaste leaves behind. 84. That was the age Jesse Jackson when he died on Tuesday. His family informed the New York Times of his death, but did not disclose the cause of the death. He was famous for being a civil rights leader and politician who once ran for president. Well, we all know Super Bowl happened, and the Eagles won, right, for the story. But public transit ridership to and from Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. The Super Bowl hit an all-time high with 30,000 trips, although not without a few bumps along the way. The VCA tallied 28,000 light rail trips and 2,600 bus riders for the big game, which the National Football League said drew 70,823 people. That means about 20% of the crowd rode on VTA, assuming they took public transit in both directions. The 30,000 trips were 5,000 more than VTA expected on February 8th and beat the previous record of 23,400 trips for the Taylor Swift Eras Tour at Levi Stadium in 2023. For some riders, VTA Light Rail required more than a little patience. A new study that drinking coffee and tea can significantly reduce your risk of dementia. In the words of, not my father, okay, but words of my father, NASA can do. And then after a decade, we're talking about high-speed rail. After over a decade of construction, California is finally laying a high-speed track in 2026. The California High-Speed Rail Authority is working towards its goal to start officially laying high-speed track at some point in 2026. While the civil construction has been ongoing along the route for over a decade, the CHSRA began receiving bids from construction vendors in November of 2025, while the goal of laying track and systems within the year. That means that we're another step closer to seeing high-speed rail in California. So for me, even though the ticket would be pricier than Amtrak, I would love to take it from San Jose to Fresno to Monrovia or Glendale, depending where the station is at, for a bomb. It'd be not so much faster than taking freaking Amtrak, 10-hour bus trip, which will ultimately enable travelers to move between San Francisco and Los Angeles within 2 hours and 40 minutes. Right? So saving 8 hours bus trip over train. First miles of high-speed track in Central Valley is the first part. CHSRA has focused most of its track work at the initial operating segment in the Central Valley along a 119-mile stretch to Merced and Bakersfield extensions. While they've already laid temporary track for freight deliveries, no high-speed track was even had been installed until now. In November 2025, they launched a $3.5 billion request for proposals for qualified vendors to bid on the track and system construction contract, which covers high-speed track, overhead contact system, train control, and communications. According to a January 2026 article by Newsweek, proposals are due on March 2nd, and CHSRA will award the contract to its chosen vendor or contractor during quarter 2 of 2026, which is April. In the meantime, CHSRA is directly working to procure materials such as rail, ties, and overhead contact system poles and dispatch them to installation locations from their Kern County facility. If all continues going to schedule, then the winning vendor will begin laying high-speed track and installing more systems along the 119-mile Central Valley stretch by the end of 2026. King's Toolery Station, rendering courtesy of California, this picture of course. High-Speed Rail Authority, the future of California High-Speed Rail. Officially launched in 2008 when voters approved Proposition 1A, which authorized nearly $10 billion in bonds for high-speed rail connecting northern and southern California. Groundbreaking eventually followed in Fresno in 2015. Over a decade later, the 119-mile initial operating system segment and the Central Valley is under heavy construction, which involves the creation of major viaducts, bridges, embankments, and grade separation. The IOS is projected to open in 2032. The ultimate vision of CHSR is to link NorCal to SoCal with 200 plus miles per hour electric trains, which would allow travelers to cover the distance between Los Angeles and San Francisco within 2 hours and 40 minutes. While environmental clearances have been approved for the full Phase 1 route from San Francisco to LA Anaheim, there is still no projected project completion date. A long-term vision for Phase 2 would further around the system to Sacramento in the north and San Diego in the south, bringing the full network to about 800 miles. So, that's your upload for February. I will definitely do another one in March after I get my ID from DMV, and then we'll see how far we go from there. And thank God April has 3 checks. That was so freaking helped me, and I'm sure it would help you too. And hopefully you've already done your taxes. Hopefully you'll get your refund soon. Even though we all know what Congress is doing, what they're doing, it's going to take donkeys to get us our refund. But anyways, check me out on, okay, so, I'm going to tell you all my links, because I actually did it on YouTube, social media, okay, let me see, give me a minute, I actually put this on one of my newer Facebooks. And yeah, I know, if you follow me, I've got a lot of accounts, and some of them I don't even use anymore. Okay, so, check me out on KAK, and now on Streamer Boy 2026. X, I have a lot. Don't ask me what my original one is, because I don't think I have that one anymore. But this one I'm looking at is Derek_KE 23174 for X. Instagram, like I said, probably gonna be dcurly87 for Instagram. I already gave you TikTok into Boy 2029. YouTube at SexyKid30 are the ones I was able to put on Facebook. But anyways, happy February. Hope your Valentine's was awesome. And I will see you next month. Please share, like, fan, sub my stream. I'm at 50. If we can get up to 100 subs, it'll make the bar way more happier. I'm almost at monetization. If I can get there at some point, not this year. But anyways, I'll see you soon. Bye.